Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards on PlayFrame. We're about to breach tactically, where there's a whole lot of blue stuff being burned in mild fire, whatever that is, by Liv's team. Let's see. We have a lot of questions to be asking, though. Like, is Liv's team burning mana? Why? He sniffs. Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why do the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe Defense told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared somebody's gonna find one. That was that fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right, I do remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you know who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. This game has some very good jokes. So, who is he? I'd like to know. Who is he? Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Ugh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen. Shit. Get fucked, Steve! Can we take him? I love this game. Probably not, but I've been itching to try. How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Well, let's see if that cuts it. And here we go. This is a good video game. We've only got one enemy to knock out, but he's got, well, that's about 7 or 8 health, and 2 armor is rough. I've also got 3 reinforcement doors to take care of, and that's scary. Finish with all team members at full health is a tall order. Defenestrate Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I would love nothing more. That also seems way easier than actually, like, getting through all of this health. This is a big danger zone. There's an incoming move, which you can see in the top right here, called Crush Hour. Sends forth a spectral motorcade of Ghost Riders that hits everyone in the red zone, then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. We should not be standing in front of this. Let's move. Let's move and get closer to these doors as best we can. Running here, grabbing that. Running here. I can shoot him, which is going to knock him back in ways that I don't think are actually helpful for me right now. I don't think. Nah. Not super helpful for me at this exact moment. Instead, I will hit him with one of these, which will knock him back further. Gotta be careful, though. I'm also knocking the targeting further, which is a little scary. What if I used Time Boost on you, gave you another 3-shot burst or static bolt? Well, no real point using that. Another static burst. That'd knock him back there, but that would also put you in harm's way. Let's not be doing that. Let's instead, let's save the mana usage. Conserve that for later. Set up a predictive bolt on this door, just so at least one of these won't be a problem. And I think that is going to do it for now. Gotta watch out for those. Very dangerous. All right. Well, Zan, that's not a place to be standing anymore. I'll tell you that much. All right, we are closing this door. I will tell you that. Then we are knocking you out. RPD Tracker Herschel. Down you go. We are moving right. Extra mana would be nice. But it might also be useful. Let's move you further up. Yeah. 3-shot bursts will pretty much keep you where you are, but do a little damage. I'll take it. What if? Just out of curiosity. Gonna do a couple damage, why not? And... I doubt he will run into this. But, just to be safe, let's kind of... Well, I don't know if I want to lock him in this corner, actually. I would like to be able to close this door. Let's not do that. If that does actually act as a deterrent. You know what? There's a easy way to find out. No. If I foresee he will attack, but he won't move. He won't do that until I end my turn. Okay. Predictive bolt this way, in case this dude comes running at me. Okie dokie. He went the other way. It's all right. At least now we can close a stupid door and grab some intel. That's closed. Very good. That's not going to take you out, which is not ideal, but that's okay. Can run you right up here. Can grab an intel. Can chain bolt you. And that'll take you out. It won't knock you out a window, though. And my heart is increasingly set on that. So, let's merely static blast. And... might as well. Okay. We're gonna need another turn or so to get this closed regardless, so... Okay. Okay. So if I... Question. If I chain bolt you and then you... Nah, you're gonna hit a wall. You're not gonna go out the window, I don't think. It won't do. It just won't do. If I static blast you, though, that's gonna take you out. Although, this... if we do this, though, it's gonna... Okay. Okay. Hang on. I got this. I got us covered. Predictive bolt. It's gonna knock him out the window. He'll get taken out before he hits the wall. This is perfect. And you will chain bolt to knock him that way into that predictive bolt, and then take this dude, well, then hurt this dude. It won't take him out, and you'll take damage. Nah. Okay. All right. Back it up. You. First, use your 3-shot burst. There. This should fix it. All right. That softened him up a little. And now you can predictive bolt this way. You can chain bolt, knock him into that, knock him into that. Go. Ah. No knockback to the predictive bolt. Tragedy. Heartbreaking. Oh well. Another time. Do need to seal that door, though. Job's done. And we're out. Steal a murderer's blood, complete. Use it to track them down, complete. Defeat Steve Clark, police Warlock in combat, complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic Warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. And that's going to have to be good enough for now. It's a great game. And you have a perk point to spend. Love it. Okay, so we could make 3 bolt burst do 1 more damage, or once per turn when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at that target. Also cool. Or with predictive bolt, if the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again that turn. Cool. Or if the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. This is tough. I like it being able to be used multiple times, though. That is exciting. I kind of want all of these, but +1 damage on 3 bolt burst would be so nice as well. You know, that's a thing that we're going to be getting, like, we're going to be getting use out of that basically every turn. This one will be slightly more situational, so let's start with that one first. Very good. But now, to the map, which is more or less unchanged. Outfits. I do not believe... So far we've got 3 confidence points for Zan and 2 for Jen, and I think all these are going to cost a little bit more than that. But you already own all of these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. These are all in our closet, ready to go. We just need to be brave enough. For instance, other than our freelance witch look, we've got Desert Detachment, Jungle Tracker, Private Eye, pretty good, East Point Knights, White Witch. I wonder if we always get the snow around us. That could be fun. And you start with Desert Camo, but could also get Dark Arts, Hedge Wizard, Urban Arcanist, Full Leather Jacket, Blackout, all very good. Good times. But yep, not enough confidence for such things as of yet. Moving on. Didn't like that guy. Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already. Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes. Extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked? They've got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where do you think they're headed? Libely. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Libely. Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your mom's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. I love this game and its characters. Back to Maz for a nice cup of tea. Heck yeah. Oh, lordy, you didn't tell me you were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck, that I live in filth? Is Duck your nickname? Let's see. Actually, I think it's lovely, Miss Vesker. You should see my flat. Can't move for goat skulls. We don't have to share that. I think it's lovely, Miss Vesker. This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Oh, you're Duck. I see. Probably because you can foresee things and you duck out of the way of stuff really reliably, is my guess. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. Or maybe she just calls everyone Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the skullcracker, did you? You finished the skullcracker, Ma. In June. Oh, nonsense. To Jen. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his Ma. Oh my God, Ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Libely. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmacorp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Doc. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zan and I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story. Zan winces. That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to. Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Doc. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? There's no easy way to say this, Mrs. Vesker, but your son is terrible at filing. I offered to help. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. Oh, you've got your father's spirit, Zan. Aw, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma. Well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. But okay, let's update our map. All right, let's get Liv's team on here. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we can do. We've got Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. Zan, you're going to have to take this one because I'm honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine, his talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature, so it won't incinerate you, you'll just pass out from heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. Yes, takes orders from Liv. Here, let's reshuffle a little bit. You can go up here. You two can move over here. Boom. You as well. I like that this one's singed a little. Feels right. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with a team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Takes orders from Liv. There we are. Ooh, more things. And the mana stockpile. Okie dokie. Well, there's Ma's place. Seems nice. Zan's Ma was good enough to put us up while we figured out our next move, and her place is off the map. Or it was. Stone Cliff Lockup. Banks's blood sample obtained here. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stone Cliff Lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took off Banks when they booked her, though, so now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana. Why, though? Well, let's see. Seized street mana, billions burned. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana in a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a wide range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties, or money men by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible, mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did live? Fine question. I don't know. One connection left to make. Ah, yes. Bori burned the mana at the lockup. And here's the black site. Oh, yes. Somewhere around here. Zan thinks this is where they're taking banks, and the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Perfect. I think... Nope. Still connection to make. Dessa has been taken to here. Very far away. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. Okay, now I think we're good. Let's start another mission. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish. Of course I do. Oh, you'll love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Riasi 78, and we're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, as the FNG, she sends me under there to check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire and, flash, it hits me again. When I think about ripping out the blue wire, though, nothing. I just see myself doing it, clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off, and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. I love the world building in this too. Like, they don't ever put it really at the forefront. There's never much of a lore dump, so to speak. But they do kind of color in the margins as you go. And I really like it. So did they put you on bomb disposal after that? No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. And that's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up? The bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way chapel money wasn't behind it. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father. Especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Libely's 7 a.m. That's very early. And I need some tea, goodness. First ferry to Libely. 95 minutes late. Oh boy. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivered supplies for Reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Oh phew, I thought getting there was gonna be a whole thing. Always right in style. Oh, Cat is packed up with our belongings. Fantastic. Along with a good flag and all kinds of other little stickers. Oh, this is not our bag. This is the Cat carrying case with stickers on it. Very good. The important luggage. Anyway, I thought getting there was going to be a whole thing. You serve with Liv long enough, a lot of people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking. Banks wasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm going to find somewhere to kip. Ooh, hello. This is the chats menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. If you just want to move on for now, you can always play them later. Choices made in these do not affect the outcome of the campaign. Fantastic. I'll see them both. What is your cat's name? This is important. What's your cat's name? Daryl. You named your cat Daryl? My mom did. She isn't really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? You mean magic? Nothing. I think he's illegal. He licks his own butthole and then looks at you like you should be ashamed. Most cats do that, I suppose. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. Yeah, we think he was a ship's cat before Mom adopted him. If we let him out of his cage, he would kill us both and then leap into the sea like a tortured poet. I think he just has such disdain for life that he won't acknowledge this is any worse than usual. This feels true. I think we could take Daryl. No offense, Daryl. We'll never know for sure. But another. Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about all this? You were always the guy double-checking our orders, hedging our bets, better safe than sorry. No offense, it was comforting. None taken. But now you see an old friend causing trouble and you walk into a police station with an assault staff? I kind of forgot you were this sharp. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not just that Liv's playing with fire. It's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing. I thought you could only see 1 second ahead. On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control. But sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one, though, I saw a date. It was etched into a massive stone slab, 18/6/92. Above a list of hundreds of names. Thousands. I can't tell where I am or when I am, and they aren't names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing. When did you have the flash? 3 months ago. Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map. Ominous. I see. Maybe we better move on. Actually, maybe we better do that next time for my voice's sake. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more. Goodbye!